Terraria, but I have to use whatever weapon the bot gives me. Let's get right into this. Okay, so Duke Fishron's next. We have a little bit of a wacky progression here. So we have the Pumpkin Moon Frost Moon, then there's Duke Fishron, and after that we go to Empress. But then after that we'd have Golem, which, I mean, is gonna really suck for us. But I'm okay with it. This is just going to add to the challenge because we don't get beetle armor. So we got to hope we don't get a melee weapon. Otherwise, we're going with turtle, I guess. But again, I'm okay with that. So we have Duke Fishron here. It's not a timed fight. We only have one timed fight left. That being said, Duke Fishron is probably going to destroy me. So, I am going to stop stalling. Let's go. We still have 3 rerolls. Keep in mind. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh no. Oh, okay. I have the true melee Duke Fishron. 85 damage, which is pretty good. The use time's fast, but we're fighting Duke Fishron. And we don't have access to beetle armor, which means just because of how we're doing the boss progression and how this is set up. So that means I'm using turtle armor. So, I mean, I guess I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so while we did get a true melee weapon, it's better than the Palmwood Sword. So, I won't complain. I'm gonna have to wait till Bill gets out of the way here. But I won't complain because, hey, at the end of the day, it's better than the Palmwood Sword. And it's capable of dealing some decent damage. So, if I can just play around this handicap, pretty much is what this is, we should be fine. But the idea is to, like, go in, let it hit us a bunch, do a ton of damage whenever it stops to summon things like its bubbles or its whirlpools and all that stuff, right? And then kind of just run away, reset, get full health, and then repeat. Do it all over again. Okay, everyone, I'm back with the Master Ninja gear. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I don't know if I like our loadout. Just for starters, we have... this is angry, so not even warding or armored. These two are armored instead of warding, and then everything else is fine. But I'm not sure if I want to use the necklace instead of the worm scarf. I might. I want to see how this plays out, but I think I'm going to be taking repeated hits a lot, so the extra iframes would probably be a good idea. Obviously, we're going to use this. Those two things are on. I think we're just going to start it and hope we don't lose. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to do it. So, here we go. Let's buff. And let's start the true melee Duke Fishron fight. How much damage do we do? Oh, we can kind of hit him. Ooh, ooh. Oh, he doesn't do that much damage to us. Well, he kind of does. He kind of does. But, alright, so first phase, I think I can just... Yeah, here... Oh, I missed it. That's where I need to get the damage, right there. That was it. Okay, okay, I have an idea, We just dodge. Oh, wait, I need a... Oh, no, I don't have the right mount. Okay, whatever. Here. Okay, I barely got anything there. I barely got any damage there. Alright, I guess I might as well keep swinging. There's no real reason not to. Just in case... Yeah, just like that, where we clip them on the way by. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. By any means. Alright, so the first phase isn't too bad. It ended up taking about 2 minutes, but all it came down to was just counting its dashes and then waiting for its pause, basically, when it sends in the tornado thing. That's the official name. And then that's when you can get a bunch of damage. And besides that, you kind of just swing the knife and hope he kind of gets clipped whenever he dashes above you. That's about all I have to say, but I don't want to speed it up more like I usually do, just because I think this knife animation looks funny with this speed. Oh, I gotta get a lot of damage here. Oh, oh, oh. That was actually really good. That was actually really good. Okay. I could have went for melee speed too. I definitely could have went melee speed. But this is fine. This is fine. We're already in here doing things. I gotta remember, how are the phases different? I think he just dashes quicker. He's got the spin there. But he still does this part where he slows down on the 5th dash. Yeah, just like that for the tornado. Okay, okay. I got it. I got it, kinda. A lot less damage, though, this time. Now, everything was going great up until the transition to the 3rd phase. I made the mistake of not spacing myself far enough away so I could get the damage in. So basically what happened is, I was going to get a ton of damage, but so was Duke Fishron. But yeah, I'll just let you guys see the outcome for yourselves. Oh? Okay, we're so close, but I'm almost dead. I kind of went for too much there. I got a little greedy. Okay. This should be fine, though, I think. We just gotta get him after the third, or the final dash. Never mind. I just threw. I didn't know how... Okay, I thought we were still good with our health, but... Alright, we did lose. Okay, we did fail. But, that being said, that is easily doable. I just have to not play dumb, and we're good. So, if I just don't play bad, I mean, we should have this, right? Is it bubbles first? It is bubbles first, but I'll do damage because first phase doesn't really do much to us, so we can be a little bit more risky. Now, once more, everything's going fine. But the third phase hits, but this time, instead of just getting hit by Duke Fishron, I just completely missed the window of opportunity to even get damage there, which means I had to go through a prolonged phase 3 fight. Which is, it's not fun. Not fun with the true melee weapon. And things got pretty scary. No. Stop, not like this again. No. Oh my god. Okay, I threw real bad again, but we did it. I mean, it wasn't very clean. It was going pretty well. It was, all things considered, it was going quite well. Up until I accidentally used a potion right before the third phase. And at that point, I was like, oh, we're screwed. And then I started going at it, and we slowly were getting a few hits here and there. But then I took like a ton of hits together. I think I was at less than, I don't know, 5 health at one point. That's Duke Fishron. I'm glad that hurdle's out of the way. That being said, what we just did is nowhere near as difficult as what we were about to attempt. Well, theoretically. It depends on what weapon we get. We're doing a weird boss progression here, so we're actually doing Empress next before Golem. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm hoping I don't get a melee weapon because I don't have access to beetle armor, but if it's a really good melee weapon, then it's fine. Or one that can actually get the job done. As long as it's not the Pearlwood sword, I'm okay. But without further ado, let's roll our next weapon. Alrighty. So here we are. Rolling for Empress. Here we go. Oh, grenade launcher. I don't think I've ever really used this weapon. Which is cool, because, again, this is why I would decided to do this playthrough. Aside from just making it miserable, this playthrough allows you to, you know, experiment with all these cool weapons that you never really use. I think it's okay. I mean, let's check. Okay, so 60 damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. Dang, that looks decent. This should be able to take out Empress fairly... Well, I'm not... It shouldn't be too bad, is what I'm trying to say. It shouldn't be too bad, but all be revealed soon. Okay, here's the plan. I actually did not get the the grenade launcher from the Plantera fight, which means I have to kill Plantera, but I also still have to use our current weapon, which shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it seems like we'll be fine. Okay, cool. This is probably the best weapon we could have gotten right after. Right after getting the Psycho Knife, this is like the best thing that could have happened. Did we get it? I don't think we got it. No, we didn't. But that's very easy to do. Okay. One more. I think I see it. Yes. Okay, we got it. We got it. Nice. All right. We are about to do Empress. And by that, I mean I have to actually wait till night. But I figured I should start explaining what we're doing here. Basically, I've got a ton of nukes. Ton of mini nukes. We've got, obviously, the grenade launcher. Not the best reforge, but that's okay. We have fish on wings now, which should get us by, hopefully. And we're using kind of the same sort of arena I used way back when. So for the first time, I kind of did Empress in Master Mode. Although this is Expert, so it'll be even easier, right? Also, it's not daytime, so like, there's that too. Well, it is daytime, but it won't be when we do the fight. It should still be easier, but it's going to be different, which could complicate things. But here we are. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. You know, it's going to be even... It's probably going to be pretty hard to hit the boss. Yeah, it's going to be very hard to hit the boss. Okay. I didn't really take that into consideration. Or, I didn't really think about that at all. The fact that we might not be able to hit the boss for most of this. which is annoying, but that's okay. That's fine. I mean, we've done a decent amount of damage, so that's something. I'm not doing this properly at all, but that's okay. I mean, as long as it doesn't turn to daytime, we should be fine. Because I'm going to have to overextend a lot to just even get hits. So, I don't think a daytime... oh, God. I don't think a daytime version of this is going to be really doable. Well, it is doable. It's just not going to be fun. So, if we could just avoid that completely, that would be ideal. But it looks like we'll be fine on damage, I think. Now, the interesting thing about the grenade launcher, or I guess the annoying thing, besides the fact that you can't really... it's very difficult to hit the boss because of the nature of the projectile, is range and how it's affected by gravity and all that sort of stuff. In addition to that, you have the fact that you can get hit by your own grenades. So when you put those two things together, you have this weapon where you have to get incredibly close to the boss kind of to hit it, but then you also have to watch out for the explosives. So it was like more me damaging myself than the boss actually damaging. Now, if you position yourself correctly, it's not too bad to avoid hitting yourself with your own grenades, but the problem is when it's like dashing and when it teleports and all those sorts of things where you can start to hit yourself quite a bit. So keeping all of this in mind while trying to also kill the boss as fast as possible was quite difficult. But yeah, in the end, it was very, very close on time. Oh, okay. I am not... I'm not proud of that one. How long do we have? What's the clock looking like? Oh, that was bad. That just goes to show how much I need to practice that fight, because that was awful. We had less than 30 seconds left to do that before we would have been one hit KO'd by anything, right? But without further ado, we get it. We get an easy time. We have Golem, which means almost like there's hardly any weapons that will struggle to deal with Golem. So after that fight, that very close fight, we get to just chill. We just get to vibe. Okay, so this is gonna be for Golem. We still have 3 rerolls somehow. Somehow that is we're good. So we have Golem, Lunatic Cultist, and Moonlord, and then we're done. And then we've done it, and we have 3 rerolls. So things are looking up. I'm gonna try and save as many. Oh, and pillars. I forgot about pillars. So without further ado, let's roll for Golem. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I just got one of the best weapons in the game. Like, in terms of where we are, for sure. Like, this is easily one of the best weapons in the game. Razor Pine's kind of crazy. Kind of annoying though, because I do have to get the Spectre armor, which can take a little bit. I think I have a little bit of ectoplasm, but not a ton. So I'll have to go grind for that. And I also got to do Frost Moon. And all I've got to use is a grenade launcher, but I'll set up some traps to help out. So, I will get that underway, but that's really sick. Okay, I read the wiki wrong. I only needed 27 ectoplasm, I got 54. That's fun. Whatever, I guess we got extra for both helmets. So, or the mask and the hood, I think. I'll get everything else first, but, oh, we didn't. Okay, good thing. Well, I could just get more chlorophyte, but okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly go get like 1 more chlorophyte bar. And then we're going to have both. With that out of the way, we can now make the hood. Cool. So we have the armor, which means we just need Razor Pine, and I gotta do the Frost Moon. Which shouldn't be too bad, but I do want to make some sort of arena. Now, the Razor Pine farming wasn't too bad. I think it only took 2 or 3 Frost Moons in order to get it. So yeah, with that, we're basically good to go fight Golem. Okay, I'm gonna buff up, and we're gonna do this. But yeah, I think yeah, we definitely got some pretty good luck recently. I mean, the grenade launcher was kind of scary, but it's definitely not bad. Like, by any means. It's not a bad pick. And as you can see, the Razor Pine kind of putting in some work here. So, I think it's safe to say we got this. I think it's safe to say we got this. But yeah, I'm happy because we made it through all the timed fights. And I don't think we've had to use a single reroll on any of them. Wow, it's already dead. Cool. Can we get a Pigsaw? No, but I don't care too much about that. We probably won't be doing much more like arena building things anymore. And then if we need to, we have the beetle husks for beetle armor. Now we have to roll for cultist. I don't know what this is gonna look like. But let's go. Let's hopefully we get something decent, because it's just gonna be really annoying. It should be doable, but likely just very annoying. Gonna give this a go. Rolling for cultist. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Xenostaff. Okay. Oh, you know what? That is kind of annoying. That is actually kind of annoying. I hate the Martian Madness event. And Xenostaff means Martians. And also luck. Lots of luck. So, but I won't complain. Now we just gotta wait for a Martian little thing. But yeah. Hey, there we go. Hey, buddy. All right, hopefully I don't regret this. I've definitely had many regrets with summoning this event. I'm just glad we have a good weapon for farming the Martians. Because, like, dealing with the dungeon with the grenade launcher was not fun. It was not fun. Nice, there we go. Sick. All right, that took a while. But we got it. We got it. That was only... Realistically, I think that was only like 4 attempts. So that's not bad. I guess I should be using this right now. But I guess I'm just gonna finish this up. And we'll start the cultist. Cool, so we are all finished up. What we gotta do is get some armor. And I think the best set is spooky at this point. That being said, too lazy to get it. Cultist isn't that hard. So what we're gonna do instead is get the Tiki Armor. It's gonna cost us, but I think it's a price I'm willing to pay. So we'll go ahead and do that. I believe we got a summoner emblem. I think we already have a pygmy necklace. I don't think we have to go too crazy on prep for summoner. Although I mean, it might benefit us later on, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, we are here. While cultist isn't something I'm like overly confident about in terms of how much I know well, no, I'm still very confident about the fight. It's just like, I don't know it that much, but that's just because they kind of die very easily. So I don't know, we'll see. All right, here we go. Cultist time. We buffed up, I think. Yeah. Seems I have a fishing potion still, but that's okay. All right, so now I just dodge and kind of let the game play itself, and then we're good. And then we are good. Let me get out of this Skeletron arena. Hold up. Oh, that's an issue. I think it's gonna automatically spawn that in. I'm not sure. I don't think my summons will attack it. I don't think that'll automatically attack the right one. So because our summons can't target the right cultist, we basically just have to let them summon everything in. And because of that, and because of the fact that I just completely underprepared for this, thinking I would be completely fine, this did not go well. This did not go well whatsoever. Looking back, you know, in hindsight, I should have just stayed close to the cultists and let my summons kind of do their thing and sort of just ignored everything else, which I think I tried to do, but I don't know. I wasn't very smart about it, so it didn't end up working, and I ended up dying. So yeah, but is that going to stop us? No. We are going to do this. I just have to prepare more. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. All right, so even without a whip and everything, if I just prepare, this thing is not hard to take out. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through the whole entire fight for this. But yeah, I guess more of the story is don't just kind of expect to win and underprepare and then get punished for it. But yeah, so this fight, not too bad if you're not stupid like me and actually prepare. But with that, we have only the pillars and Moonlord remaining. We've made it to everyone's favorite part, the pillars, right? I don't know about you guys, but I love the pillars in this game. Very fun time. And with the added bonus of actually having a random weapon for every pillar, More chances for bad RNG. Well, I guess there's more chances for good RNG too. So, I mean, yeah, technically, if we get a bad weapon first, then it's actually good because we won't have to use that the whole time. We are on the final stage. So we are going to be picking 5 weapons from this pool. So 4 pillars and then Moonlord. I think I'm going to actually roll the Moonlord weapon before the final pillar. Before we take out the final pillar, that way we can be ready for the fights. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. That way we don't have to do as much pillar grinding. So, anyways, without further ado, let's pick Morningstar. That is very bad. That is actually awful. Okay. All right. So that is a weapon. That's a weapon. I mean, we didn't get it from Moonlord, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, this is gonna suck. Like a lot. So I guess I'm off to the dungeon to get a Morningstar. We've gotten several key brands at this point. They're about as, I mean, they drop from the same set of enemies as the Morningstar. Then the drop rate is 1 in 133 compared to 1 in 200, I think it was. There's a sniper rifle. Rare drop after rare drop. Cool. I don't know what that drop rate looks like. I'm actually curious. That's got... Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Nice. All I gotta do is start complaining about it, and then it just will appear. Nice, beautiful. Okay, we got it. I'm out. All right, so this thing's doing a whopping 241 damage per hit. Now it's actually got decent range. So I want to get this done quickly because I feel like you can't get a whole lot worse than this. So I think it'd be a good... Wait, where is the pillar? Okay, it's over here. I think it'd be a good idea. All right, hear me out. I think it'd be a good idea to... hold on. Let's try and cheese this a little bit. I'm totally okay with cheesing the pillars because, well, it's the pillars. I mean, it's pretty cheesy. Again, doesn't concern me. I don't like the pillars. Like, I really don't like the pillars. So I will gladly do something like this. That being said, we probably should have done this one last, but we've already started. Because we could potentially get something worse. And if we have to use that worst weapon against, say, the solar pillar, we no longer are having fun. But this is going to be pretty boring, so I will get back to you guys when we are done here. Nice. Okay. So I think the little orbs here, I don't know what the cells, they've taken up so many spawns that it's actually quite easy to do this. Because nothing else can spawn in, right? We have the maximum amount here. So, yeah, this was, like, too perfect. This actually worked out, like, way too well. So, yeah. There's 1 pillar, 1 out of 4. Okay. Get random weapon. 3, 2, 1. Oh. No. No, okay, at least we're getting all the bad weapons out of the way, so we can't get them from Moonlord. But, are you kidding me? This thing's, like, as bad as it gets. This is one of the worst weapons in all of hard mode, just because of how early... Like, it's literally a starting hard mode weapon. Okay, Cobalt Naginata. You love to see it. You love... Oh, it's... Oh, wow. Wait, hold on. That's not bad. Oh, we can cheese. Yes. Yes. All right. Okay, I know what to do. All right, this is what we're doing. All right, so I was pretty excited after I found out that I could effectively cheese the pillars by slowly luring in a few enemies at a time into my little dungeon trap, right? But then I don't know, man. This just took so long. It took so long. I believe it was an hour and a half for this 1 pillar. Because each enemy took forever to kill. It was still hard to stay alive because you have the meteor heads that can go through blocks. It was painful. It was really bad. All right. I should have re-rolled, man. I should have re-rolled. That's all I'm gonna say. I should have re-rolled. Oh, I think that took over an hour. I mean, I guess we'll see if I should have re-rolled or not coming up. That being said, I don't know if I have the discipline not to. Or the will. To not give in to the temptation that is re-rolling a weapon. If we get something really bad. Because, yeah, it's doable, but... Oh, is it painful? Like, it's so bad. Oh, okay. I'm done. You are overwhelmed with pain. No, all that pain is gone. It's all gone. It was there. I was overwhelmed with pain. But it's all subsided by now. And, yeah. 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4. We still have 3 rerolls. Again, if I need to, I will. That being said, I could get something worse. So it depends on how bad it is. If it's like bearable, then sure, I'll take it. But if it's like really bad, and I think there's less than, I don't know. If there's less than 3 things that are worse, I'll probably reroll. Here we go. Get random weapon. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. All right. I will take it. Drew Knight's Edge. Let's go. Now, luckily 1.4 has come out, obviously. So, I mean, a long time ago by now. But basically what this means is I don't have to farm Mothrons for the Broken Hero Sword. But, because that would have been awful. Instead, what we have to do is actually fight Skeletron Prime with our Cobalt Naginata. Which was actually so bad. Like, it was so bad because, again, as always, we gotta worry about time and this thing just despawning. It was actually doing a decent amount of damage to us. Luckily I remembered about Nurse, so I could just basically cheese him out, go down, get a bunch of damage in, go down and heal with the Nurse. I was on track to run at a time, but then I noticed we could do that. The Nurse actually wasn't in her house, so I had to move her in. Luckily I found that out and we were able to take it down, but I couldn't catch a break here. It was so bad. After getting the Missing Souls of Fright for the True Knight's Edge, it was very easy to craft, and we can get on to the Nebula Pillar. This pillar is always not fun. Or I guess it's never fun, regardless of your weapon. But I'm going to still speed through and skip through because this video is getting quite long, and we've got some, let's just say we've got a lot of Moonlord fights coming up. The final pillar. Keep in mind we have 3 rerolls here. But here we go. Get random weapon. Oh. Why could we? All right, I will. Yes. Tsunami. Yes. Okay, that is great. Yes, I think I actually already have it too, which is amazing. Now the issue is, that would have been better for Moonlord, but maybe it's fine because we might get some good. So I'm also going to roll for Moonlord here, again, because this way we can have everything set up, ready to go, right after the final pillar goes down. It just makes sense to do this. So, 3, 2, 1. The final weapon, it all comes to this. This could be really bad or amazing. I'm hoping for the latter, obviously, because these pillars have been quite awful. But here we go. Okay, how about this? I don't want to delay this video any longer than it needs to be delayed. So maybe I'll try this on stream, Moonlord with an anchor. Because, I mean, we did do Fishron with an anchor. So it only makes sense we try Moonlord with an anchor. But in the... just because I'm on a time crunch here, and I've already delayed this episode, or this part enough, we're going to reroll. So we're going to reject and blacklist. Okay. We now have 2 rerolls left. Come on, give me something good. Flame Burst Staff? I guess it'd kind of be interesting. But I'm not trying to grind for it. I mean, I have a ton of rerolls. We have 2 more. This is going to use it. This is kind of getting scary though, but here we go. Magical Harp. 42 damage. We can use our mage gear to bump that up a little bit. We're gonna accept this. Boom. Magical harp. Okay, so we have Tsunami for the last pillar, and then the magical harp for Moonlord. Now, yeah, I think that's pretty good. We have one reroll just in case we can't get the magical harp to work here, but I think it'll be fine. It'll just be quite difficult. But I think that's fitting. Okay, everyone, we have everything, well, almost everything ready. So the arena is kind of set up. We're using the same thing that we use for Empress, except we're probably only staying on the top. You guys will see how that's gonna work once we get into the fight. Okay, but before we get into anything else, we have to make sure we have all our weapons ready. So I gotta go ahead and get the harp, which is quite easy to make at this point. So no worries there, magical harp. I should also get a reforge. But this is our weapon that we're killing Moonlord with. I don't know how this is gonna go. I've never used this weapon, really. But with our strategy, it shouldn't matter. Like, it should be more than enough to take it out, I think. Alright, so because we got the Tsunami, we're gonna skip through the pillars again. This thing just absolutely shreds. So it's even more uneventful than it usually is. So we'll be going on to Moonlord here. Okay, we did it. Final pillar. Okay, I think we're ready. I think. I don't know. Maybe? I hope so. Let me think. Am I forgetting anything? We got our buffs. Everything's turned on. We have our weapon. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. I think. Well, maybe it'll be fine. Whatever, dude. If we lose, we lose, and I'll plan something better. But for now, it's what we're working with. Let's buff up. Looks like we're gonna have our thing just in time. Oh, I'm taking 60 damage from this? Okay, I gotta be careful. I gotta be actually really careful. I gotta try hard. Okay. Up and over, good. I don't know how we're gonna hit the head, though. That's what I'm scared of. The top eye is gonna be very difficult to hit with this harp. So I don't know what the strategy is going to be. I think it just weaken both. And then maybe kill the top eye first. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Try and get as much as I can while we're going up and over. So as of right now in the fight, I thought I was good. We were doing enough damage. We could survive. But then I remembered, wait, Moonlord can heal. Normally this isn't an issue if you have a strong enough weapon. But with our harp, it becomes difficult to kill the leech clots before they get to Moonlord. And it heals so much that, or at least in comparison to how much damage we're doing, that this fight takes a really long time. Now, it was okay here, or actually it wasn't okay here, but we give this another attempt, because I basically can't kill the top eye. The other two go down, but the top eye just keeps on healing, and basically it's a battle of endurance, and I lose because I'm so squishy, and I didn't play all that well either. But, that being said, I do give it another go. But this time, I take every single precaution to make sure I can get this. However, basically, my strategy the second time around hinged on the Shrimpy Truffle map, which, as most of you probably know, gives you plus 15% damage while either under half health or in the rain, which is really good for this fight. And, of course, you get really good movement, which helps with dodging. The issue is, because we do so little damage, this fight takes a very long time. Now, rain lasts a full in-game day, full in-game night. I think that's should be 24 minutes, right? So the rain actually ends up running out right as we're hitting the core. We are so close to being able to do it, but then we can't outrun the Moonlord's leeches, basically. So eventually we just make no progress and we die. So in the end, I wasn't able to do it with the harp. So it's definitely, I think it's doable if you play really well. But I'd have to put in a lot of attempts. So what I'm getting at, we have one reroll. I'm gonna chance it, and hopefully we get something better. And I am hoping I don't regret this. But I mean, at the end of the day, I don't have the time to do this right now, because I've already delayed this video long enough. So I'm gonna try something else. So hopefully we get lucky. All right, we have returned. We have returned. Give me something good. This is my last reroll. I'm stuck with this weapon. What do we have? Banana Rang? I mean, I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try. Let's give it a go. So I didn't actually realize how rare the Banana Ring was. It took a while to get because it's about only a 3% chance from dropping from clowns, which only spawn during blood moons. and they don't spawn that often on top of that. So it took a while, but just by AFK farming in this little thing we got here, it works just fine. So nothing too crazy there. Now at this point, I wasn't sure if the Bananarang would even work and it would be even capable of defeating Moonlord. The annoying thing about all this is it means I have to go through the pillars again, which is another like 2 hours-ish, maybe a little more to get through all the pillars. But you know what? It's a price I'm willing to pay if there's even a glimmer of hope to defeating Moonlord and completing this challenge. Okay, everyone, the last pillar's down. I'm gonna take this out and we're gonna get ready. I think I'm ready. I hope so, anyways. I think I'm... Oh, no, I'm not ready. No, okay, that could have been bad. I need to wait for rain. That is the last thing I need to do before we're good to go. So I'm going to weaken this a lot. I'm going to stay in the world. I'm going to get the bed. So hopefully with everything I've taken into... basically everything I've prepared will be enough to take down Moonlord. Because if not, I think we just straight up lose this... this run, but I mean, we'll see. All right, it took me about 10 minutes to realize that we can't sleep with the with the pillars still up. So what does that mean? Well, that means we're just gonna go do it. Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty, here we go. Oh wait, this isn't good. This is not good. We are not doing any damage. Oh, I should have stuck with the other thing, but that's okay. Because we already switched. So, what does this mean? I don't know. We could be okay, because I can kill the thing that heals them. So maybe it won't be as bad. With the harp, I couldn't do that, really. So, I don't know. We'll see. And we're way tankier. But I don't know how long my buffs are going to run. Or go for. This could be doable. This could be fine. And of course, we've arrived at one last speed up for this whole playthrough. So the Bananarang ended up being pretty decent, mainly because it could deal with the clots. That was the big factor here, is it was able to kill them consistently before they could basically heal Moonlord, which meant that all of our progress wouldn't be nullified, basically, or negated by its healing. So this is what allowed us to do it. Additionally, we had enough tank in bulk to not really care about what Moonlord does. Even if I get hit a few times, make a few mistakes, we're still okay. That's what made the harp fight so difficult, is if I made a few mistakes and if the 3 eyes are out for like a long period of time, I just start taking more and more damage and it gets really bad. But with the Bananarang, I didn't really have any of those troubles, because even with just the scale mill, not using the shell, we had the damage boost. With everything wording, we had more than enough defense. I had like every buff I could possibly get to help us out here. I even added something I normally don't do, but I got the Venom Flask, I think is what it's called, from the Witch Doctor. That probably helped out a decent amount as well, just to get the extra little bit of tick damage in. But yeah, with that being said, we have officially taken out Moonlord and completed the run. I might do another one of these in the future. You guys seem to really enjoy it. It was a lot of fun on my end, but that's just because I got really lucky throughout the majority of it, except for the first part and a little bit here at the end. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do. Okay, any second now, we should have this. Just don't let it heal up. And... Alright, this should be it. This should be it. There we go. Oh man, we did it. I'm like, you don't understand how long this whole Moonlord phase area took. Like, it actually took forever. Getting everything I needed. Oh my god. Well, that was it, guys. That's gonna be the end. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold up. Wait, this is so sick. Why have I never seen this before? Is this 1.4.1 credits? That's so cool. Oh, it shows up on your screen. Well, I'll let this play in the background. That is the end of the RNG playthrough. So thank you all so much for watching. Yeah, stay tuned for more stuff. I have a few cool new video ideas coming up, so expect that. Subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.